What is up, YouTube? I am back with a new series, and we are going to be taking a crack at Griftlands. It's a card-based RPG, and I've just been seeing it everywhere. I think they've paid a lot of people to advertise for the game. All my, the people I follow on Twitch, the people I follow on YouTube, are all running sponsored recordings of the game. And it is looking like a lot of fun. I've played quite a bit of it myself. I think I've broken into about maybe 8 hours, 10 hours. So I have enough of a grasp of it where I feel like I might be able to survive a run. How the game works is there's 5 days. And each day you get to make choices and stuff that affect your deck, your strength, and I guess just your outcome. And the people who like you, the people who hate you. And I guess I'm just going to try and start going into it. But I did unlock some special cards, a couple outfits. I think we're going to rock this outfit just because I like it. And the decks are... So the decks, you get 2 decks. You get a battle deck and a negotiation deck. So you can either fight people or you can talk to them. And it kind of affects the outcome of the game. Because you could be a real jerk and just fight everyone, or you could just be really nice and try and be, nice to everyone. And I'm just going to jump right into this as Sal Derek. I'm just going to call him Sal for short. And she's just a normal hunter.
But what if she gets you first? What if someone else does? You scratch those thoughts out like lines on the paper. You're here for Cascio. That's the only way this story ends.
This girl's name is Foosh. She runs the main bar. She ends up giving you all your missions. Foosh welcomes you, and it's back to the hunt for another day. You look like you got plans to take on the biggest crime lord in the Bay. No matter what I might say to stop you. Just promise me you won't do it without help. So do I want a graft slot, which makes all your gives you a bonus to all your battles. You either can do 2 battle cards, which gives you all 2 additional cards for battle, or upgrade a negotiation card. We're gonna go for the graft slot because they give you the biggest benefit long term. Assuming I can get a 4th graft. You start with 3 graft slots, and depending on if you complete missions or stuff, you unlock grafts. I'm gonna want 4 just because more grafts the better. They'll give you bonuses like drawing an extra card, getting extra mana, getting extra abilities. They end up really helping you in the long term. You'll see it as we play. Just promise me you won't do it alone. Don't let my generosity go to waste. Get to work. I'm going to start flipping through this. We're going to start going through it a little bit quickly. So this is going to be a Let's Play series. I think it's going to be about 8 to 10 episodes. I could, if I wasn't reading any of the text, you could get this game done in about 4 hours, but I'll end up doing some text and stuff, so it'll probably be about 20 to half an hour episodes, and we'll have about 8 of them. And I'm going right to combat, because I like combat the most, so let's go hit the beach. And Bina, let's see, we got hit the beach. Bina wants you to clear out some beasties from a desolate beach, so that the Jakes, which is a alliance, it's they're like the underground traders, so the Jakes can use it for smuggling. So we're gonna do that. I think I'm gonna run this as a smuggler dark person, but it might vary depending on the options we get and how combat works out. It's a lot of randomness, a lot of random number generation and stuff, so it definitely has a lot of replayability. Opportunity to hit the beach. I'm going to skip through all this. Us Jakes use it for stuff that ain't none of your concern. She just wants us to clear it, so we're going to go down there and go try and clear it. Bina wants you to clear some beasties off a desolate beach so the Jakes can use it for smuggling. We get starting bonus. Pick a card to help on the quest. Of course, we want that. We get to restore health or resolve. Since we're doing a fight, we will want the health. And then we get some money. Shills are the currency. Let's see. I'm probably just going to do this one. So we got draw 2 cards, gain combo. I don't think I'm going to be playing combo. I don't like combo. The times I have played it, I feel like I can't really get the points I want. So I like doing in combat, I like doing a bleed and a bleed deck, which will make more sense later. But we're going for the attack 2 random enemies. Or you can decline all the cards and just get chills. But we're going to go for the 2 random enemies. This is your action cost right here, which is how much mana or how many points it takes to use the card. This is the damage you will inflict, and this is obviously what it does. So we're going to go for the target practice. It costs 1 action. You get 2 to 5 damage per person. So 2 people get dealt 2 to 5 damage. And she's wishing me good luck out there. So let's go head out. We're going right to the beach, baby. So that means I ran into a random encounter. So occasionally moving location to location, you'll run into random encounters. You come across a lone merchant, a rare sight on Havarian roads. Usually they're smart enough to travel with armed security. She is a civilian wealthy merchant. She's just a civilian. She's not a part of any group. Hello, stranger. Nice day, isn't it? Anawo's clothing is rich, and rich clothing has deep pockets. The roads are deserted except for you and your new friend. Demand their money? I don't know if I'd be able to win a fight at this point. I'm not going to bother her. Because if I end up fighting her and I start dying early, the whole run's over. You only get 1 life, by the way. So that's pretty, it's a pretty big part of the game. And these are what we're fighting. We're fighting wild Yotis. And it's 2 of them. And they're both 1 star, which is their, like, combat rating. So we're actually going to throw this out right away. The deal, actually, let me go over this. So the 16 is when they will panic and run away. And if you get them to if you do all 22 damage, they just die. Which, it doesn't really matter when fighting animals, but when fighting people, if you kill someone, you get bad repercussions usually. So we're obviously going to go for the 2 randoms, because it doesn't matter who we attack at this point. They both attack the same person. We'll actually be able to get them to run away before we even have to worry, I believe. Doing that, and then just an elbow strike. And they will retreat, which is good. End turn. Those were all of our action points. He spent his turn getting his power up. He has 2 increased damage. And we're going to take 6 damage this turn. So I'm going to apply defense. I believe I'm going to go for I'm going to try and cover all the health. So this is your defense. You get 8 defense because I used 2 4 defense cards. And at the end of the turn, your defense disappears. So you want to try and cover it you want to try and cover all the damage, but at the end of your turn, the defense does disappear. So no reason to overcover. And then we're going to go for the 2 to 5 damage stab. And end turn. So these put cards into my deck, which give me a problem. At the end of your turn, take 2 damage and expend this card. So occasionally beasts do things like that will make you take additional, that will mess up your deck or give you problems. So we're going to once again do double defense, and then we will go for another stab. And next turn, it might be 1 more turn, we might be able to kill him. Ooh, okay, so this is still the 2 to 5 random, but since there's only 1 person on the field, it ends up automatically attacking him, so that's really good. So we'll do that. And then we're going to go double defense. And then these cards, you can't play them. And those are the ones he put into my deck. At the end of my turn, I will take 2 damage from both these cards. So that sucks. And only 3 more damage to get him knocked out. So let's just go for an elbow strike. Perfect. Victory. We get to pick a card. See, I'd love to get this, but I'm not doing combo. If this card was improvised, choose a card from a random pool to put into your hand. So some cards allow you to pick a random card from the next, like, 4 cards in your deck, and that's considered improvised. It costs 0 until the end of the turn. And it's piercing, so if they have armor, it just goes right through it. And this is a combo, so I'm just not going to do it because I'm not running a combo deck. Apply 2 bleed whenever you hit a target with an attack for the rest of the turn. So this is really good, especially with that card where it does random damage to 2 people, because it does apply that bleed twice. So we're going for that. You made good work of the monsters. Bina didn't say nothing about cleaning up the mess, though. So we're obviously just going to leave those bad boys. Let's go talk to her. Hey, Bina. Tell her we cleared the beach. That's not bad. Whatever keeps the lollygaggers away. You guys can now use it to trade. She paid me my 55 shills, and I guess we'll restore her health. And she likes us now. So once you get people to love you, you get bonuses in combat, which is, well, obviously the main goal. Is willing to eject a pardon on your behalf. I don't know what she's talking about. Oh, so this, if I end up, this would make her love me, and then it grants me this bonus, which is whenever you are healed, also remove 1 negative condition. So if I'm bleeding or I'm wounded, it would remove that condition if I do heal. But we're going to click done there. Let's go see what other missions we got going on. So we have this one, which is combat or negotiation. It's 2-star. We have a desolate battlefield. Meditation spot. Halit wants you to beat up Clove, but keep the violence covert and be careful not to kill her. So that's probably not what we're doing. I'm thinking we might go to another day older and deeper in debt. Vis has gotten himself into some money trouble with Anowar. Is Anowar someone that I've already met? So these are my friends. Bina's, obviously, she likes me. Nobody dislikes me. And the only person that hates me is Kashio, who is the main enemy. So, doesn't matter. You can't get him to like you. So I think we just go to the desolate battlefield, and we'll try and clean up some equipment while we're there. So these are the items we can get. This is a vial of slurry. It tells you only has 1 available use. I don't want anything that only has 1 use. Once again, another item, 1 available use. So this is a graph, and it gives you 2 composure whenever an opponent's argument is dismissed by a card. That's pretty good. We're going to go for that. This will make you vulnerable. We might have to fight something, which is fine. Yep. So a couple spitting yotes showed up. So we will be defending ourselves against them. We have a spitting yote and a wild yote. The spitting yote's 2-star. The wild yote's 1-star. Let's jump into it. Okay, who's attacking me first? The spitting yote. We'll just try and start rocking them then. 2 to 5. We'll pray that the random number generator helps us out here. Doesn't look like it is. No, it didn't help me out enough. Go ahead. This guy's a little upset, but we'll be able to see all the damage is coming from this one, which sucks. I don't know why this costs 2 this turn. We're going to skip that. Apply bleed whenever you hit a target with an attack this turn. I think we might do this guy. Go for the bleed. Improvise a card from a special pool of cards. Or we could use this. Another apply to bleed. I think we can actually get him to leave this round, so we're going to go for that. And then that also applies the bleed, so he's going to take another 4 damage. So he's already retreating this turn. And then we'll go for the improvise and hope we get a card that can do some damage to him. See, we got a combo card, which is fine. We'll go for it. But it doesn't exactly help us this turn. And we're not going to end up using the combo. But it will apply the bleed. So he is going to take the 1 damage we dealt and another 2 damage at the end of the turn. He's retreating. We are eating 8 damage, which sucks. But I think we can send him away this turn. Assuming we got a little luck on our side. I don't think we're going to get the luck. 6. Oh, perfect, actually. We'll go for 3. And another 3. Let's go. He should run away. Let's go, baby. Victory! Let's pick a battle card. Discard a card. Attack a random target for 8 damage. That's a lot. Ghost Strike, draw a card, discard this card. Your attack deal max damage this turn. We're going to go for the 3 to 6 piercing. The dagger throws OP. So we end up surviving that. So now we get to decide where we're going. See, this person wants us to rescue someone from the bandits. That might be the move. I'm trying to decide whether we go for the bandits or we try and do this, but I don't know if I want to go against Anawa. I don't really remember who that is, so we might. I think we go for the bandits, and we would get some health. Let's go for the bandits. Oh, this might mess it up. Hey, you want to buy a Vrock? A vicious 4-legged omnivore. I kind of want to buy it. It costs 100. Maybe I think I'm gonna try and convince him to hand it over. I can show you guys how this works too. So what we have is our composure is our shield in this. That is how much damage he's dealing to our conversation. So your goal is to try and convince him to give you something. So this is how much health he has. It's a little weird, and it takes definitely some getting used to. But I think we're gonna be able to do just fine here. So we're gonna go ahead, try and build up some composure, which means that his conversation doesn't damage us. We'll do this. We'll go ahead and gain influence. It makes our fast talk deal more because it's our green card. And it does deal 2 damage, which is great. And we get influence, and then this makes it deal 3. And then we'll go end turn. And his conversation won't deal any damage to our conversation. Diplomacy cards deal -1, so that's going to be a problem. So we definitely don't want that up because we're mostly, well, at this point we're not anything, but I'm probably going to end up going mostly diplomacy. So we'll do that, and then we're going to go ahead and kill that. And see, our graph gave us the extra 2 composure, which is awesome. And this turn, he's dealing 4 to our influence. So this has 2 health. And then the other 2 damage is going to come to us. But I think I just want to kind of swing at this point. Or I could defend it. We'll go ahead and defend it. And improvise. Let's hope we get a good improvised card. Expend. Remove this card from your deck. We'll go for that. 0 to 4. And since we have influence, it does deal its max, which is going to be good. Does only have 1 health left, but they're not even going for it, which is awesome. We're going to go for a... When dismissed, Brill resolve. No. So we want that gone. Let's swing for that. Since we got that, this should give us... Maybe not. Am I wrong? And I think we're just going to defend ourselves. I don't know if we could just keep swinging. I think we're going to keep swinging because I think we want to win next turn. So we'll just take a little bit of damage there, which is fine. Ooh, he did get some composure, which isn't good. So we might not be able to win this turn. Let's see. If we get a couple lucky rolls, we might be okay. Let's try and improvise a special card from our pool. Gain 1 bonus action next turn. Apply 2 composure to 2 friendly arguments. We kind of got screwed there. Let's hope for some decent rolls. Nothing good enough to kill him, but that's fine. Yeah, we will take some damage from that. And now he's getting impatient, so we do want to win ASAP. And we won. So I think we just got ourselves a pet. And then we gotta choose a card for our negotiation deck. Place a card from your discards into your hand. No. Draw 3 cards. Probably not. Draw 2 cards and upgrade them for this negotiation. These all kind of suck, I'll be honest. Maybe we go for draw 3 cards, but... honestly, I don't know if I want any of these. I might just take the shills. The problem is, if we draw the cards, you have to spend the mana to draw the card. And spending the mana's kind of sucks to start with, because unless I draw some sort of insane card, it's really not worth having more cards in my hand at the end of the turn. Unless we have ways to gain action points. I think we're just going to go for the decline and take the shells. And Brill kicks the covered cage to jostle the Vrock. Then wrestles it into a lead. When she returns, both Brill and the Vrock are looking sour. Here you go. I don't know if he likes me. The Vrock looks at you quizzically, and then pees. Brill shuffles uncomfortably as the puddle spreads towards her boots. Well, Vrock, welcome to the crew. So now he helps me in combat, so anytime I get in a fight, we have a Vrock to help me. Alright, guys. That's where I'm going to end this episode. If you're enjoying the series, well, I guess it's the first episode of the series, so like this video. It helps me more than you know. Liking the first video in any series ends up pushing the whole series, especially when I throw it in a playlist. I'm so excited to play this series. I'm so excited to share this with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it. See you all in the next episode. Bye, guys.